what's wrong with German football? I don't know. I mean, as an Italian, I should be asking that question with Italian football, because come on, after we won the World Cup, we weren't able to win anything else afterwards. I mean, we did win the Euro Cup. We don't even know how. I mean, that was just a lucky break, I would say, and then done. Nothing, zero. But we did succeed in beating France in this Nations League, so I would say that was pretty impressive. So maybe we're rising from the ashes of the phoenix. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about it. But yeah, also Germany. But Germany, actually, you won 10 years ago the World Cup, so yeah, I don't know. Come on, it's only been 10 years. I don't know if that's actually a real problem yet. So yeah, let's check out this video, come on.
Over the last century, Germany has had one of the best football teams in the world. They've won 4 World Cups, 3 European Championships, and produced some of the greatest players the world has ever seen. And yet, after nearly a decade of underachievement,
now we definitely should be reacting to some German football player or some football games, right? Yeah, I think so.
They're currently ranked only 15th best in the world, below Switzerland.
Yeah, but those rankings are pretty bullshit. I mean, look.
Greatest players the world has ever seen. And yet, after nearly a decade of underachievement,
yeah, come on. England and Belgium, they're like in the top 5. What the fuck has England and Belgium won? Come on. That's crazy, right? Those rankings are pretty bullshit.
They're currently ranked only 15th best.
Even Croatia hasn't won anything.
Switzerland, Morocco, the USA, and Mexico. And in September 2023, they sacked a head coach for the first time in their history. So, what's gone wrong for Germany? And how did this happen?
Yeah, let's find out.
Well, first, let's quantify that downturn. Since winning the World Cup in 2014, Germany lost in the semi-finals of Euro 2016 and were then eliminated in the group stage of the 2018 World Cup. Historically, that was their worst performance at a World Cup.
Yeah, that was crazy against Korea. Korea that was already out of the World Cup, no? I still remember
then,
that.
At the 2020 European Championship, they were comfortably defeated by England in the quarterfinals before most recently.
No, wait, was that in 2018 with Korea? Or was that the last Euro Cup? I think that was in 2018.
Recently suffering another group stage elimination at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Head coach Hansi Flick would survive for almost another year, but was dismissed after a surprising 4-1 loss to Japan, leaving
4-1 loss to Japan.
Germany 15th in the world, a ranking that would have been unthinkable back in 2014 after they'd won their 4th World Cup, a total only surpassed by Brazil. Now, there's no single reason that explains what's happened. Instead, a range of factors are to blame, both on and off the pitch. Some of them were unavoidable, others were definitely not. So starting with the team itself, players have been a problem. The 2014 team had 2 significant strengths. The first was a spine of hugely experienced players that ran right through the side. Manuel Neuer in goal, Mats Hummels and Jerome Boateng, Philippe Lahm, Benedikt Hövedes and Per Mertesacker.
My god, Lahm was something unbelievable, right? Oh my god, you could just place it wherever you wanted on the field and it was just placed so well. Alaba was kind of like one of the most promising one, and I don't know if he's actually one of the best right now. This one was so good in his prime, oh my god. Even Boateng.
In defense.
Oh no, wait, I'm confusing. Oh my god. No, whatever, come on. I mean, Boateng and Alaba, they kind of look similar, yeah. Sorry, Boateng, yes, was a beast. Definitely.
Steiger, Sami Khedira and Mesut Ozil in midfield.
Khedira,
and Thomas Müller,
my god.
Miroslav Klose.
Yeah, Khedira, oh my god. Ozil. I'm a Juventus fan, so Khedira. Only good memories with Khedira. Fortunately, he was always broken, but was always injured, but he was so good.
And Lucas Podolski in attack. At the same time, that group was complemented by emerging world-class players. Mario Götze was just 22 in 2014. Andre Schürrle was 23, and Toni Kroos was 24.
What happened to Götze, right? Even Royce looked like it was gonna be one of the best, and then I don't know.
But over time,
Kroos,
two issues
unbelievable.
developed. The first was that members of that core aged and retired. The second was that while Germany remained proficient at producing skilled multi-positional players, it failed to restock its specialist roles, in particular in defence and at centre forward. And that shows in the present day. The current squad is blessed with technical players in the more fluid positions, such as the centre of midfield and wide forward, but it lacks quality and depth at centre-back and full-back, and is without a world-class goal-scoring number 9. The group of defenders taken to the Qatar 2022 World Cup describes that problem well. In addition to which, Hansi Flick's constant experimentation with different fullbacks became almost a running joke among supporters. But more broadly, the issue of succession has been extremely difficult, and not just because of these supply issues. Joachim Löw was the architect of that 2014 World Cup win, but he didn't step down until 2021, continuing on despite the early exit at the 2018 World Cup. 15 years is a long time to coach any international team. And during those years, there were also botched attempts at a renewal. In 2019, Löw announced unilaterally that he was retiring Mats Hummels, Jerome Boateng, and Thomas Müller from the international squad. It was not a popular move, and the players, Hummels in particular, took great issue with how that decision was communicated. He and Müller would eventually return to the squad, but the episode was symptomatic of how Löw and the DFB struggled to transition between eras. And complicating those issues were events off the field. In the aftermath of the 2014 World Cup win, the DFB embraced the commercial opportunities that came with their success. The national team rebranded as Die Mannschaft, and while the slogan was impactful abroad, in Germany it was never popular within a football culture that values authenticity and is highly suspicious of commercialization. And the inner workings of the organisation itself have not been helpful either. German football's Football Association endured 2 separate tax scandals in the decade following the 2014 World Cup. 2 of its presidents also resigned. Wolfgang Niersbach in 2015, following a corruption scandal relating to Germany's hosting of the 2006 World Cup, and Reinhard Grindel in 2019, amid allegations of undeclared earnings and growing unpopularity. Grindel was also the president criticised by Mesut Ozil following his premature international retirement in 2018. In a statement, Ozil accused the DFB of turning him into a scapegoat and of disrespecting his Turkish roots. The effect of these issues on the team is hard to accurately calculate, but the disconnect between the German public and its football team is less so. While the furious reaction at home to the side's failure to wear the One Love armband at Qatar 2022 was significant, as was the 64% drop in the domestic TV audience for the team's games in 2022 from the 2018 tournament, they were just stronger symptoms of an existing mood.
That's a lot.
And philosophically, a culture war is also being fought.
Philosophically, what the fuck?
Between those who support the more traditional, hard-working German playing style of the 70s, 80s and 90s, and the more technical form that has taken its place. In July 2023, Bastian Schweinsteiger...
I mean, that's not an issue anymore, right? Everyone, you gotta play the way it's being played football right now. If you play like with an older style, you won't do much. I mean, you could just watch the Juventus games before Thiago Motta came, and then you will see the result. Even Italy, they were still playing with that shitty type of game before, and yeah, couldn't do much.
Schweinsteiger characterised the issue. When Pep Guardiola joined Bayern Munich, Schweinsteiger said, "Everyone believed we have to play this kind of football, like short passes and everything. We were kind of losing our values. I think most of the other countries were looking at Germany as a fighter. We can run until the end and everything. The strengths got lost through the last 7 or 8 years. We forgot about that and were more focused on playing the ball nicely to each other." Now, these are difficult claims to quantify, but whatever the case, the argument will continue, as will the disagreement over what's wrong with the German national team or even what needs to be done to fix it. That will run until the European Championship of 2024, which is to be held in Germany, in front of a football public eager not to be embarrassed. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel.
That was interesting, this video, right? It was a very interesting video, but I will say that come on, of course they can't be always that good. When there's a generational change, especially in a football team, it's gonna take time. We are seeing now teams that have never done anything at all in the past being the best right now, right? Like Spain, like France. Come on, tell me 30 years ago what France did, or Spain. They won a Euro Cup. That's it. And now they are the best. So yeah, it's pretty much like that. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Sooner or later, Germany will become good again. I mean, they're already good. Come on, those rankings are pretty bullshit to me. I mean, I can't see. I don't have anything against Belgium, but it doesn't make any fucking sense that they're always at the top of the FIFA ranking when they have never won anything, just because they're winning the group stages or whatever. That's the most stupid thing there is. Come on, I can understand Argentina since they won pretty much everything lately. It could be okay, you know. Even Spain because they won the Euro Cup and the Olympics, but come on, those rankings are pretty bullshit. Germany is gonna be the best very soon again, and Italy too. Come on, I'm Italian. It sounds like I'm German. Come on, I want Italy to be the best, of course, but yeah, come on, there's nothing to worry much. I think the football is changing so much. You know, even when I watch the games with my father, he can still grasp the idea that now football is being played like. Starting always the action from the goalkeeper, so many passes. He always like, why they always have to risk? That's how it's played now. You gotta just accept it and try to improve it. It's all experimental from now on. I mean, and teams like Spain that have started to play like that first, you know, with the tiki taka, are the ones that they are the best at it right now. So yeah, we'll get better. We'll get better. Don't worry. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this reaction video. If you want me to check out more German football, let me know which video to check out, because I really have no idea what to check out to learn more about your country's football. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very soon. Tschüss!